Alright, so a few of you are wondering what exactly I did to the air intake on the Corolla, so I was doing the Seafoam on my car, just for the heck of it. I put it in the fuel line, the oil, engine oil, so it'd be the crankcase, and then I put it into the PCV valve, sucked it up in the air intake. So basically, you're going to have, flip it over, you'll have this thing sitting right on top of where that K&N air filter is, and you'll have that screw right there. It basically just clamps on this rubber hose. You have to unscrew it and then it loosens the hose so you can pull it off of the top of the box. And you'll see your air filter, whether that be a stock or whatever you put on there previously. And you look at the bottom of it. You can see 3 giant holes in the bottom of it. It's kind of hard to see. You got 3 giant holes in the bottom, and then you got multiple tinier holes in the sides, just to make the airflow a little bit more even. So just like a giant rush, you can kind of make it a little mild push. I don't know. My thinking probably isn't correct, but I don't really care. It's an air intake, it's just pulling in air. Basically what you want to do to get that out on the bottom, you need a 10mm ratchet. You're probably going to need an extension unless you want to be taking 5 hours to pull the bolts out, but you just unscrew those and the bottom part comes out. And then there's on that silver thing right there holding the wires, there's a 10mm bolt on the back of it holding to the bottom of the box, so you just need to unscrew that and that comes off. That's basically all you really need to do. And then this part right here had another air filter looking thing that I pulled off because that's got a rubber seal in it, so I don't think any air is going to be escaping past the K&N air filter. I don't really care. So you just cut that out, or you can rip it out. I think it's got little plastic clips, and if you have any like filter debris inside of it, then you can just take an air compressor, just blow it out. Stuff that you don't want your engine to be sucking up. Basically, you got those. Got that pipe. You have to loosen it, pull it off, etc. It's not that bad. Before I did this, filled up my tank. Got around 35 miles per gallon, mixed between city and highway. And then after I did this and used the K&N air filter, I'm getting 37, 38, give or take, so 2 to 3 miles per gallon improvement, which is pretty good. So I'm taking a few more minutes and let the Seafoam soak up inside the engine, then I'll be starting up and see. I don't think anything's going to really happen, like a cloud of smoke, so I suppose we'll figure out. Actually, I can go through all the other stuff while the Seafoam's setting up. I'll just kind of lay the air filter in there because I don't have 2 hands on me right now. There's a helicopter flying over or something right now. There's the bright stuff. It's probably really hard to see that. Okay, actually you can't see it. Dual 12-inch Rockford Fosgate, and the sub box obviously sitting right there. I have it L bracketed to the, I don't know what those things are. Those aren't speaker boxes, but I don't really care. This is bolted to it. Fosgate, 1000 watt. It's mono channel, so I mean it's got 4 speaker wires coming off of it, but it's bridged on the inside, so it puts out 1000 watts. Got the sides of it layered with foam, so it kind of seals. It's not a perfect seal, but I really don't care. So, unlock that. Got the base model, so I don't have those magical automatic locks. Let me put that down. You can kind of see the Fosgate. There you go. Now it's lighting up. And you got the Fosgate puncher subwoofer, and then you can see the foam that I stuffed around it. Sounds freaking insane now that it's sealed. The trunk still rattles, so I probably still need to seal it in some places or just put some dynamite around the edges, but I don't really care. That takes up about half my trunk space. And you got my new Spider Auto tail lights that I put onto it because the previous owner decided to, I don't know how they managed to do it, but they screwed up the brake light. But they didn't screw up any of the paint in the back, so still got the stock headlights. I'll be replacing those probably sometime in the future. Doesn't really matter though. So let's figure out what happens. I have to put this thing back together, so probably what I'll do is I'll pause the video on my phone, then put everything back together, and then start up the car. So, oh, and in case you're wondering what I put the Seafoam through, that's your PCV valve right there. You just take this little vacuum hose off of it, and it'll only be a vacuum when the thing is idling and perfectly warm. So if you rev it or anything else, it will not be a vacuum. Then you got this. I just took a random little piece of plastic pipe and I just put it onto it so I could actually pour it into it without spilling it all over my engine. So, and go ahead and pause it, and then I'll start up the car and see what happens. Alright, Seafoam moment of truth. Not that I really expect anything stupid to happen, because the car's only a couple years old. I doubt there's that much carbon deposits built up into it. Alright, fell down to idle pretty quickly. It's shaking a lot more. Which I would assume is the stuff that's sitting inside of the engine right now is not really supposed to be sitting inside the engine. Let her idle for a second and we'll start revving up, see what the Seafoam does, if it does anything at all, which I kind of doubt it will. I doubt it. I guess we'll see what happens though. Oh, I see smoke. There we go. There we go. Got a little bit of smoke. That's definitely healthy. Alright, cool. I was blowing the wind over to the left, so it doesn't really look like it's going to be doing much, but let's see if I can just stick the... This is an awkward position to be holding the camera and be having my foot in the gas. I can kind of see it. Cool. Alright, well that's kind of what I suspected. Not going to be doing much of a smoke output. Not like some people on YouTube will do like 15-year-old cars and then put it through it and it's like freaking cloud. It smells really bad, to say the least. Ooh, idle, you were low, sir. It did go up after I said that, and I was sitting around 450 give or take, and I was shaking the car. Alright, that's better. Usually idle's around 750, 800. That's what it should be doing. Back out of the driveway a little bit more. not seeing much smoke anymore. Yeah, not much. You can still smell it. Jeez. You can still kind of see it coming out. Sorry about the jacked up footage. I moved my steering wheel back since the last time I recorded the speed video, so that kind of falls into a slot now. Being stupid with the gas right now, burning the seafoam through the system.